Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shannon. If you're new here, today we are making these DIY modern farmhouse Christmas pillows, or at least that was my take on them. So the fabric is from Dollar Tree, and obviously the vinyl iron-on is from Cricut, and so you'll just need two pieces of the same size fabric. I'm making a big pillow, and then I'm also making our dog a smaller pillow, and then some iron-on vinyl, a sewing machine, some scissors, and some safety pins, and then also the pillow filling stuff. So here I'm just putting the right sides together so I can go ahead and sew, and I'm gonna do that with both of the fabrics. So I should mention the very first thing I did was ironed all the fabric pieces just so they were easier to work with because they were like in a roll. So I went ahead and ironed them. You don't have to pin them if you iron them. I'm just going to pin them so I make sure that they do not move and they stay in place. You can skip this step if you would like to. I just like to add a little extra protection. Also, I have heard of people hot gluing instead of sewing. You could also do that. I personally don't like that idea. I have a sewing machine. I'm not a professional, but I can sew. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sew, but if you don't have a machine or you're not a sewer, you can hot glue. And when I get to a corner, I do that old trick where you leave the needle in and just lift the presser foot and then turn your fabric and then put the presser foot back down. So I do that on all the corners too, so I make sure that they are as perfect as I can get them. So here is where I leave a little section that is not sewed, so I have a place to put in the filling, and I'm not gonna lie, I could have made this section a little bigger, but it still worked out. And also I trimmed off some of the excess material on the sides just so it was a little easier to work with. Now you're going to repeat all those same steps on the smaller pillow. And once that is done, we're going to go into Cricut's design space and we're going to find the pictures that we like. For the big one, I decided to do this deer. I thought it was very Christmassy, and I got some inspo from Pinterest and stuff. And then for Paris's little matching pillow, I decided to do a puppy paw because I thought that was super cute, and that would be like his take on Christmas, I guess. I don't know, you guys. So when working with iron-on material, you always want to make sure that you put the shiny side down, and you also want to make sure that you mirror the image. Now with the dog paw, the mirroring wasn't as important. I still did it, but it wasn't as important. But with the deer head, it all depends on which way you want the deer head to be facing, and I knew I wanted it facing left, so that is why I mirrored it. And then you're just going to put it in the Cricut, let it do its magic, and then you will weed it out and we'll go from there. Also, I'm sure I'm going to get questions on this. My Cricut is from Joann's and it is exclusive to them is what I recall, and it is the Wild Rose bundle, and it's like this gorgeous hot pink. I originally got the mint color to begin with, and then I saw this one and knew I had to have it. So that is also from Joann's. So now it's time to assemble our pillow, and it's definitely easier to put the picture on before you stuff it. I cannot stress that enough. It will be super hard to put the picture on after it's already stuffed. And yes, I'm using a regular iron because I have not gotten around to getting the, what is it, the Easy Press or Quick Press? I think it's Easy Press. I have not gotten around to getting that. One of these days in the future I will have it, but for right now my iron is doing just fine. How stinking cute is that, you guys? I can't. Like, these are just the cutest things, and I am so glad that I made these. If you guys make them, tag me on Instagram. I would love to see them, or if you do like a different creation of them, I would love to see them. I just think they are the most adorable things. So you're just gonna repeat with the big one and put the picture on, and then my least favorite part of making a pillow, you have to close it. I dread closing pillows. I find it the biggest pain in the butt, but it has to be done. So that's what you're going to do with both. I couldn't film closing the big one because it kept hitting the camera and being in the way, but I just closed them both. So your pillows are gonna look a little funky for a couple minutes. You have to really like fluff them out and work the stuffing into the corners, and I recommend beating your kid with them. That seems to work well. Just kidding, don't do that. I just like fluff them up on the bed or wherever you are, and it seems to work out just fine. And here is Mr. Paris trying out his new pillow. I think it's a go, you guys. That face says it all. Just kidding, that face says get the camera out of my face. But you guys, look how cute he is with it. I can't. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, tag me on Instagram if you guys recreate these, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.